Before I start my rant video, I have to remind you that this video is only for adults who like to discuss the Rainbow High animated series. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you so much for listening. Now, let's get on with the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be talking about Rainbow High Season 6 so far. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's just get this over with. So when all the first 5 episodes of Rainbow High Season 6 were finally posted on YouTube after the live stream was deleted, we all know what the plot be about. This season is a continuation of the Rainbow World plot. I honestly hated Season 5, and it was the worst season ever. But when it comes to Season 6, it's just a mixed bag. Who am I kidding? This sucks! You're welcome to disagree with me in the comment section, but please don't take this video seriously. These are just my personal opinions. Thank you. If you don't know what the story of this season is about, the story follows the first half of the Shimmers, restoring the Moonbow crystals and saving Rainbow World from its own suffering, while the second half of the Shimmers are looking for the original Shimmers. When I'm watching the episode, I was like, what's the purpose of looking for the original Shimmers if that's just a complete nonsense that people won't give a damn about? But unexpectedly enough, in episode 5 of season 6, the new character Iris Bow was shown, and it turns out Sunny said that Iris is one of the original Shimmers. And after I watched this episode, I was like, what? I don't know how many episodes this season will have, but I assume this season will have 13 episodes, just like Season 5. Season 5 did end up with a cliffhanger, with someone laughing, but we don't actually know how this season will end. Only time will tell. My favorite songs from Season 6 have to be Crystal Confidence, sung by Skylar Bradshaw, and No More Jealousy, sung by Bella Parker. These songs are actually okay, and they're not bad. The schedule of upcoming episodes was so clear and obvious that every episode of this season will be posted on YouTube every other week. That's just their own schedule of the releases of the episodes for this season. But don't even get me started on this topic. When the credits roll, there are no credits to every single voice actor who voiced characters. And they show only the logos of MGA, Pixel Studio, Screen Queensland, and Queensland Government. The voice actors are the ones who brought characters to life, and they deserve a lot of support, and they deserve so much better. No wonder why MGA is a trashy company. They did not give voice actors credit for voicing the characters in this season. But I'm off topic though. Anyways, moving on. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just watched the new episode of Rainbow High Season 6, and it came out the day before my birthday. This episode is 2 minutes and 18 seconds long, but first, I need to talk about this episode, and then I'll give you my honest opinions. So the episode starts with Iris's little sister, Astrid Bow, telling her that she has her big sister's day planned out, like taking a ride on a water slide all day, lounging by the pool, and then eating ice cream at a sweet shop until they get brain freezes. Then Iris said she couldn't today, and she needed to go to the Rainbow World headquarters for her Shimmer mission. Astrid said, "Can I come?" And Iris said, "No, it's too dangerous." And then she said these words, like, "It's not like any of the new Shimmers have their own little sisters on missions. They are not allowed anyone to enter Rainbow World." But she promised her that she would have their sister's day soon. And she entered the liquid rainbow portal. In my opinion, Iris is just worried about Astrid, and she's taking care of her because she loves her. But then, here comes the scene that really made me so angry. Astrid uses her butterfly as a key to open over 6 liquid rainbow portals to invite the other littles to the rainbow world. After they entered, they had a group hug and they met Astrid Bow, who invited the littles to the rainbow world. She asks them a question like, did the big sisters tell the little sisters about Rainbow World? Amethyst was like, yeah. Violet flapped, and then Amethyst said that Violet didn't say anything about the little sisters turning into fairies. And Ruby's little sister, Apple, said that it's the greatest magic ever. And then the other littles are flying together, except Blush Barker, because she's not a fairy. And she asked Astrid a question. How come she's not a fairy? And Astrid said that she's not a professional shimmer. And 5 out of 6 transformations are good. But she said that Blush is ready for the pool. And then in the next scene, Jade's little sister, Emerald, says that the pool is amazing and Astrid and Blush are going to check it out. And then the episode ends. But in this episode, Poppy's little sister Coral and Sunny's little sister Daisy did not make an appearance at all. I gave you guys some information about this episode, so I'll give you my honest opinions. What the was that? Why did Astrid open the portals for the little sisters just for her own club? How did the littles become real fairies? The littles had just entered Rainbow World without adult supervision. In this episode, the writers completely forgot about Coral and Daisy. This episode is just one big advertisement for the Rainbow High Littles Fantasy Fairies and the Pool Day playset. And I think this is just another pointless story that makes absolutely no sense. And honestly, I'm getting very tired of it. And I thought we were through this. It was the writer's own sake to help MGA to make more money. Because this is what MGA is doing nowadays. They only care about money. And in my opinion, it's getting outrageous.
Oh boy.
By the end of the episode, I was not surprised at all, and I was so angry. This episode is just one big advertisement. I'm tired of repeating myself about Rainbow High's originality, and I'm just so disappointed. After MGA posted this episode, the Rainbow High UK Instagram page posted a 30-second video for Season 6, Episode 6 with new scenes like never seen before. And this video is just another false advertisement coming from MGA. And fans were not happy after they watched this video. They should have been ashamed of themselves. Also, I have to tell you another thing I found. I found a scene of Iris Bow's musical number where she performs her own song on the official Rainbow High Greece YouTube page. This song is about the story of how Iris became a friend to the original Shimmers. But unfortunately, the language is Greek. I'll put the link to Iris' musical number in the link description just in case you want to see it. I wanted to rant and say why I didn't like MGA's latest updates about Rainbow High because they came around my goddamn birthday! MGA had the audacity to trick fans like that, and I'll never forgive them for what they did. If episode 6 takes 2 minutes and 18 seconds long, I guess episode 7 will be a continuation of the story of Little's Fantasy Fairies. And in episode 8, we will see Iris Bow's full musical number in English. I could be wrong, but it's MGA's thing when it comes to new episodes. Only time will tell. Alright, we're on episode 7, and oh my god, how long is this going to take?
How long is this going to take?
Yes, it's the continuation of a story of Fantasy Little's Fairies. And this episode takes 2 minutes and 19 seconds long. At the beginning of the episode, the Littles are having fun. Nothing interesting. Then Jade's little sister Emerald said that now we are in Rainbow World. Let's find our sisters. Also, you can see in the background, Blush Barker is having a pool day. Then Skylar's little sister, Sapphire, said that she can't wait to look on her big sister's face when she will see her little sister's fairy wings. And she asked Astrid a question. Does she know the Rainbow High students as the Shimmers? And she said nervously, Rainbow World is a big place. And Ruby's little sister Apple said that the Littles are getting a tour of Rainbow World. And Astrid did that pose. She's just smiling nervously and gave 2 thumbs up. And I was like, what's the point of this in the first place? Then they entered the Moonbow Kingdom, but it was green again, and something was wrong with the bell. But of course, it had to be jealousy between Princess Marina and Rosetta. They were just talking about the summer feast and their purpose to make the summer feast better. But luckily, the Littles are here and they were just telling Rosetta and Princess Marina that they just need to stop arguing. And they told them that they are both amazing in their own ways. And they apologized to each other. Sapphire asks them a question after the Littles helped Princess Marina and Rosetta dealing with their jealousy. Could they help them find the Shimmers? Rosetta said that they were here a few days ago to help them, and she wished they'd come back. Then Princess Marina said that Moonbow Kingdom is not usually so green. She told them that the little sisters could try to find them on the Moonbow Beach. The Littles did thank them for that, and before they went, they asked Princess Marina a question. Could they ring the bell? And Princess Marina said, of course. And the Littles are just having fun ringing the bell at the end of the episode. And that's it. To be honest with you all, this episode is so boring. I think the next episode is going to be about the little sisters having fun on Moonbow Beach, and they will looking for the Rainbow High Shimmers. Then the story of the Fantasy Littles Fairies will finally be over. Well, we're now at episode 8. This episode takes 2 minutes and 9 seconds long. But like I said, I'll be talking about this episode and then I'll give you my honest opinions. This episode starts when the little sisters are making cookies for everyone, but Kaya's little sister, Candy Heart, did not make an appearance in this episode. In the next scene, Astrid baked croissants for her friends. Emerald said that flying is a lot of work, and Apple said that she could eat an entire loaf. And then Blush was just thinking about how she could fly because she's not a fairy and she's sad. Astrid did share a croissant with Blush and she did thank her for that, but she said that she might head back to the real world kind of soon. And everyone was like, why? Blush said that she felt a little left out because she couldn't fly. Then Sapphire, Emerald, and Apple apologized to her. And then Astrid said that she knew how to fix it. And then she said, who wants to come to Moonbow Beach? And everyone agreed with her, especially Blush. Then Blush flies on a kite with her friends. Then they see Clementine being wacky. Again, Apple said, is Clementine's balancing the magic trick? And Clementine said that she's just enjoying her hardcore balancing and she's just being silly. Emerald asked Clementine a question. Did she see the big sisters as the Shimmers? And then Clementine said that they missed them. Oh, come on! You know what? This is the last episode that I'm going to do a review. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Anyways, moving on. Clementine said that the little sisters missed them, but she said that Bella was there. and she looked just like Blush, who is her little sister, and she was so happy about it. Clementine said that the shimmers fixed the moonbow crystal, but she still feels really silly again. Also, you can see the moonbow mare is making an appearance in this episode. Clementine said that she feels silly, like, kind of sideways, but Blush said that she is sideways. But then the crystals are unbalanced. Then Clementine is freaking out about falling. And the kite is falling too. But luckily, the little sisters are helping get both Clementine and Blush down to the ground. After that, Clementine said that it was awesome. But Blush thought that it wasn't. But then Clementine said this. Look, when you find the shimmers, tell them to come back to Moonbow Beach to catch me. And Clementine ran away. Then Blush said, so, want to walk back to the pool? And everyone agreed with her. And the episode ends. Now I give you guys the information about the episode, so I'm going to give you my honest opinions. Why does this keep happening? I feel like the story of Fantasy Little's Fairies will not be ending anytime soon. But I hope we will see Season 6, Episode 9 on July 18th. And I know for sure that after this episode, the story of Fantasy Little's Fairies will finally be over. Or will it be? Only time will tell. But this episode was so boring, in my opinion. To be honest with you all, MGA had the audacity to split this episode into 4 or 5 different parts and post them on YouTube every other week. I will not forgive them for what they did. But what's the point of spending 2.5 months watching this piece of garbage? I'm sorry, but I'm just telling it like it is. I can't take this anymore. Now that I've talked about the episodes, let's talk about the writing. The writers are guilty because of their writing. Like, the Rainbow High Shimmers did not wonder who caused all the chaos in Rainbow World because the world is just unbalanced because of everyone else's emotions. Like, Princess Marina and Rosetta have emotions of jealousy because they're just jealous of each other. Clementine is just being wacky and she's having so much fun that it never ends. And the meaning of that is that Clementine has a wackiness for having endless fun at Moonbow Beach. About the heat at the beginning of the rainbow and the emotion of sadness at the Rainbow World headquarters is just their own distraction because something was wrong with these Moonbow crystals and the girls were here to restore them. The Rainbow World is suffering from its own danger because it was created by the Moonbow crystals because they were unbalanced, but not by the main antagonist who caused a lot of chaos in this season. The writers didn't even want to make a script for the main antagonist because they were just focusing on writing the script for the main girls saving Rainbow World. Yes, the music is short, but the animation team is just putting way too much budget only to help the girls restore the Moonbow crystals. This season is just a continuation of the Rainbow World plot, which is a complete mess. And I felt like Season 6 is a complete mess. It was made for the purpose for promoting the products MGA is making. But hey, maybe kids will like it. I feel like there's nothing for me to talk about this season because it's the exact same thing and I'm tired of repeating words. But if you enjoyed this season, I'm not going to judge you. I feel like I'm just a hater and I get the fact that this rebrand is not what Rainbow High used to be and I'm just being too harsh at this point. Extra, I have another Rainbow High update. I just found the 2 unlisted videos on the Rainbow High Greece YouTube channel. I found them on the YouTube playlist of Rainbow High Season 6 episodes in Greek language. I actually watched the 2 videos before I watched Season 6 Episode 8. They were uploaded to YouTube on July 1st this year. But the problem is that these videos are unlisted because they are available only with the link. A lot of people found them too and shared them in their own Instagram stories. and I found them on the morning of the 4th of July, so I'll just be talking about them. There are two videos of two different songs. The first one is called Slow Steps, featuring Amaya and Bella with their little sisters Blush and Opal. And the second one is called Magic Rings, featuring Misty, Violet, and her little sister Amethyst. But the song was actually sung by the one and only Misty. And by the way, here's the first look at the animated versions of Misty and Rainbow Shimmer's Violet. Slow Steps is about Amaya and Bella and their sisters Opal and Blush uncovering the clues in this big cave when the timer is counting down, and they find all 4 cups that could be the key that will unlock the gate of a new place. And Magic Rings is Misty's musical number, and it's about why rings could be useful for any transformation. Like, for example, Amethyst turned into Misty, then Violet got a different hairstyle, and then Amethyst thought that rings could be earrings. But these are the rings, not earrings. They are two different things for people to wear. After Violet had her own transformation, she turned into her pet, Periwinkle, and then she turned back to normal. Then they spun the rings, like the real people from the circus do. And Amethyst flies into the rings. Then transformations went wrong. Then Violet turned really small. Then they have their own dancing sequence, and the musical number ends up with the scene where gems are flying and they landed on Misty's purse. How can she hold a lot of gems in her own purse when there's a lot of them? I guess the writers will not explain the situation because they're just doing their job at writing. I think Misty in the animated version looks okay in my opinion. But what do you guys think of the animated versions of Misty and Rainbow Shimmer's Violet? Let me know below. I'll put the links to 2 music videos in the link description below, just in case you want to see them. Can I just say that MGA just can't get their stuff together? First, they posted the 2 musical numbers in Greek, and now they posted Season 6, Episode 8? What's next? Spoilers for the ending of Season 6? I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. What do you think of these new Rainbow High updates? Let me know below. Okay guys, I'm seriously done reviewing Rainbow High Season 6 because I have already given you my honest opinions about the season. I know my video was very negative, but I wanted to talk about this season for 1 month of June, and I really wanted to get everything off my chest. I'm sorry for sounding angry in this video. You're welcome to disagree with me about everything I said. After I edited this video, I felt like talking about Season 6 was worth it, but on the inside, I felt like I was going to be very disappointed and sad when I posted my rant video. But I chose to speak up instead of being silent, so I guess it's okay for me to talk about this season. I look forward to hearing from you. What are your thoughts on Rainbow High Season 6 so far? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!